congratulations, you've arrived at this video, and you've probably arrived at a place in your life where you're willing to admit to yourself and to the universe that you just might have control issues. And the fun thing to realize about that is if you're on Earth, you probably have some control issues, because control is just your ego's way of trying to manage fear by keeping it under control. I've got everything under control. Yeah, well, that doesn't work out very long. You can't keep that up. The universe doesn't support, especially nowadays, this time of evolution, the universe is not supporting your plan to control your life. It's time for that to fall. It's failing. You're failing. You're failing. You know, what does that mean? It means your ego's plan, the illusion of failure. You know, something is falling apart that wasn't meant to be together anyway. So it's really good that you're at this place in life where you're ready to tap on the control issues. And what is a control issue? It's when you want something to go your way, when you want someone to be different, when you think that your plan to manage things is going to make you happy or keep you safe. So that's, I just get in touch right now. Take a nice deep breath with where you most try to control outcomes or incomes and not trust that the universe has a better plan for you. And get in touch with that, so that we can do some tapping to delete from the program in your mind, delete that and replace it with trust, allowing life and people to be just the way they are. You don't have to control anything or anyone, including yourself. Oh yeah, self-control. That's a big deal, I should have self-control. And there is some truth to that, It's very adult-like to be able to say no to a piece of cheesecake, for instance. I'm trying to lighten this up because it's a very serious subject for a lot of people. Intimate relationships that play out the control issues. And it's really helpful for me to just acknowledge that we all have control issues. We wouldn't be on this planet if we weren't here to work on control issues and the fears underneath it. So I've got everything under control. And God laughs. So tap where I tap. Breathe deeply. Don't try to follow my words too carefully, but do pay attention to what I'm saying. But pay even more attention to tapping, breathing, and feeling your feelings. Validating that it's okay to be afraid. And you don't have to control everything to avoid your fear. Even though I've got control issues, I choose to know that everything's okay, including myself. Even though I have some control issues, they might pop up in my relationships from time to time, I choose to know that all is well in the world, including myself, just as I am. Even though I have control issues, they're not special. I'm not different than other people around this issue. Everyone's working on this. And even though I have control issues and probably some fears that the control is trying to hide and manage, I choose to love, honor, and accept myself just the way I am. And I choose to acknowledge that everything is in its perfect right place and that I can resign as general manager of the universe. I hand in my resignation, replace it with celebration, and all is well. And tap where I tap and just breathe. All is well. I am safe in this universe. And I don't have to control things to be safe. And I choose to acknowledge that my plans to make things go a certain way are not helpful. That it's safe to release them. And that it's safe to feel afraid. And to give those fears to God is what I would say, but you can fill in the blank. To let go, let a higher power steer my steering wheel. Let my higher power in this hour shower me with the essence of trust. I'm releasing control, replacing it with trust. Nothing and no one needs my control. It just messes things up. And I choose to surrender my plans, my methodology, and even just the belief that I'm supposed to be in control. That being in control is the goal. Being in control is not the goal. The goal is to know my soul, to know that I'm whole. Time to rock and roll. Letting myself be playful and trusting the divine GPS to guide me. I'm already guided. Everything I need is provided. I don't think I can find another rhyme with that. So, I am safe, whether I control things or not. I am safe whether I'm in control or not. And I choose to give up, to let go of the illusion of control, and trust that there is a higher power steering the car, and that I am guided, and I can be gentle with my choices. I don't have to control anyone or anybody's behavior. Sometimes people trigger me, and it's not my job to change them. But if I'm irritated or angry, it's time to validate those feelings inside myself and be with my hurt underneath that anger, and let go of the sadness and grief underneath that hurt, and acknowledge my fears, being emotionally honest with myself and with the universe. The only way I can let go of fear is to be able to see it clearly, nakedly, and to own it. Yeah, fear, adrenaline. Instead of trying to control life, being vulnerable, allowing myself to be emotionally honest. And when I admit fear, I automatically give it to God. I automatically let go and let God. And that's what heals control issues. Letting go and letting God. This doesn't have to be hard. Letting life be easier and easier every day. I don't even need to be at work. I can be at play all night and all day. I can be lighthearted. My engine doesn't need to be jump-started. I don't need to be driving. I'm not here for surviving. I'm here for thriving. Letting go of the steering wheel. Letting my higher power steer. Releasing my fear. Replacing it with trust. There's just no need to be serious. I could go on, but let's call it a tapping session. I am safe. I let go and let God in body, mind, and spirit. Nice deep breath, and take another, and if you can drink a little liquid here, here's my water with lemon in it. When you tap, you move energy, and the water helps move things through. Now, when I work with clients, we tap and we release things, and then I give them homework assignments, things to do behaviorally to work on embodying what's new. So the old has been replaced, tapping releases the past, and then it's your job to embrace what's new and make it a habit. So whatever that looks like for you, give yourself some homework and practice trusting and not being in control and loving it. Like children on a roller coaster where the hands go up and the roller coaster goes down and they go whee because they know they're safe and they can play. Yeah, there's fear. Absolutely, there's fear on the roller coaster, but it feels more like excitement because the riders of the roller coaster are holding their fear in the same hand as the hand that says, I am totally safe. This ride has me covered. The safety bar is working. All is well. So you can feel your fear and do it anyway and have fun. If I can be of service to you, there's information in the information box about how to get in touch with me on my website. Have a wonderful day and thanks for tapping with me today. Bye for now.